Well, hello. Welcome to a car chronicle with the Painting Piper. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm currently out in nature. I hope you can see me all right. I'm hotboxing um, some brown Irish twist in my ceramic, and I still hold that ceramic pipes are the most underrated leaf burners in the pipe smoking world. So I'm not going to keep you here long. I'm going to take this opportunity to do my VR to Jeffrey over at Life with a Pipe. He will be tagged in down in the ashtray. All you have to do is click it, check him out, check out his channel, and he's also doing a milestone giveaway. Jeffrey wanted to know, how has the online pipe community, not just necessarily the YTPC, but being online, the online pipe community made your life as a piper better? Now, I think that we all have very similar experiences and very similar feelings. So I would like to echo very briefly some of the sentiments that have already been put out there. And we all have very similar experiences, right? We all have very similar feelings and thoughts about how the YTPC in particular is one of the best communities. You will find so many genuine and down to earth and just good examples of what it is to be a good human in this effed up world that we're living in. You're going to find guys and gals that are just good people and want to see others enjoy themselves and support and things of that nature, even in the smallest of ways of just liking a post or liking a video or making a comment. Then there are those who take every chance that they can get when they can, to go above and beyond, to share, to invite. There's no hidden agenda. There's no underhandedness. There's no strings attached, and that's freaking amazing. In a world where we're constantly being bombarded with the ideology of selfishness and it's all about you and me, I, do what you got to do to step on others just as long as you're successful or as long as you make it or whatever. That's what has been shoved down our throats for so long. The whole influencer lifestyle and faking it till you make it and crap like that. So it's so refreshing to be around people and to see people that don't give a damn about any of that, that really understand what it is to be good human beings. And that's the thing that drives them. And that's why they're blessed. That's why they are successful. It has nothing to do with tricks and hacks. It's just being a good freaking human being. Now, on the flip side of that, there is also, just like every family, every community, there's those members that just going to, you know, act up regardless. If you've ever seen the Goonies, you remember the character Chunk, right? There's a lot of people out there just like him. They like to lie, they like to joke, they like to stir things up, they like to be mischievous, they like to do all of these types of things because they get a kick out of it. And there are people who, don't want any parts of the foolishness, just want everything to just ride and be cool and be smooth. No matter where you are, what group you're in, what community you are, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be ideas that don't align with yours. There are going to be people that don't believe as you do, that don't think as you do. There are going to be people who speak up. There are going to be people who speak out. There's going to be individuals who, will take stands and take sides. And there's going to be people who don't take stands or sides and that try to stay in the middle and want to be cool with everybody. We all have our own individuality, and there's other things that push us in life, and not just pipes and tobacco. What the online pipe community has also shown me is that all those other facets that maybe some people try to get away from in life, you'll find. You're going to find bigots. You're going to find outright racists. You're going to find multicultural people. You're going to find African Americans, Africans, Arabs, Asians, Europeans. You know, you're going to find people who love aromatics, people who love English blends and Balkan blends and don't care for anything else. You're going to find all of these things that sometimes we try to get away from in our real life. When we come to the internet, which is the metaverse, all of that's going to be here. And we can either try to continue to run from it, even within the online community, or we can allow it to thicken our skin and show us that no matter where we are, people are going to be people. Someone is always going to have a inferiority complex. Somebody's always going to have a God complex, whether it's intentional or unintentional. People aren't going to like what you talk about or what you say. People aren't going to like what you do. People aren't going to like how you do it. Even the judgmental people, even the trolls, they all have their place in real life and in online communities. Being able to navigate those things to the best of your ability is one of the things that the online community has shown me, and that I'm grateful for. And those are some of the reasons why the online pipe community has made my life better and my life as a piper better. Not just meeting awesome human beings and being able to share things about myself and to learn things about others, to be able to try blends that are graciously gifted that I've never had before and maybe could never get, and things of that nature. Not just that, but also seeing how the real world exists in the metaverse. And you know where, no matter where you go, you're going to be you. No matter where you go, and no matter how much you try to fake, what's in you will come out, intentionally or unintentionally. So, life with a pipe, that's my VR. Catch you in the next one.